Everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Beth with Create with Beth. I'm so sorry it's taken me several days to get back out to my craft room. It has just been so busy with Christmas prep and everything and all that, but I'm finally back with another card. So this card is going to be something that you can throw together really quickly. Great for a last minute card. I know with Christmas coming up, you may be behind on your Christmas cards. Maybe you planned out really well and got it all done, but I know a lot of us are behind. So this is something that you can kind of put together quickly, mass produce, and at the last minute. And it's so cute. And it uses one of my favorite stamp sets of all time from Stampin' Up, which is the Lovely as a Tree. I have the wood mount version. This is the stamp that we're going to be using today. I know a lot of you probably have this. Stampin' Up! Had this in their collection for years and years and years and years, and then finally retired it, sadly. So if you have it, grab it, get it out, and create with me. If you don't have it, then try to find something similar that with some trees or whatever image that you like that would work. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a card base of Very Vanilla that is your standard A2 size card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of pattern paper, which is from the Christmas paper from Cartabella. So this is just a sheet of that. This is, what is this? I just cut this. I should know this. This is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Then you're going to need another strip of Very Vanilla that is cut at 2 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And this is what we're going to do our stamping on. So we'll go ahead and do that first. And I'm going to get out my Mossy Meadow ink, which coordinates really well with our paper, and I don't know why my little strip here keeps wanting to come up. So we're going to have to act kind of quickly because we are going to do some heat embossing. Yes, you can do heat embossing with water-based inks. You just have to act really kind of quickly so that that embossing or the ink doesn't dry before you can get your embossing done. So I'm going to get my clear embossing ink out and ready, or powder out and ready. We're going to go ahead and ink this stamp up really well. Now, because I'm using the wood mount, it's kind of not as easy for me to get things lined up, unfortunately, but I'm going to do my best and try to get this, excuse my head if it's in the way. I have a dog hair somehow on my stamp. I'm going to try to get my head over here and fingers crossed get this lined up as well as we can in the center of this panel. And that turned out pretty good, so we're going to hurry and add our embossing powder now to this. There we go. Whoops, getting it everywhere. Okay, we're going to go ahead and heat this up with our heat tool as I drop everything on the floor. Oops, I don't want to get that over my ink. I don't want to dry my ink pad out. I'm just moving this along as soon as it melts so I don't burn our paper or myself. It's kind of hard with this color to see if it's melted, but I think we got it. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside to kind of set up for a minute, and we'll clean our area up here. You guys know me. You know I cannot stand to have the embossing powder everywhere over my surface. It's a sensory thing, I think. I just cannot stand how that feels. So we're going to get rid of that paper, get it out of our way, and we have a nice regular clean surface. I'm going to bring in the card base now and bring our ink back, and we're going to stamp the sentiment for the inside using the Wishing You Joy stamp set from Stampin' Up. I'm going to be using the May Your Christmas Be Bright here. So we'll ink this up good. Whoops, I have it upside down. Get that good and inked up and stamp that on the inside of our card. There we go. Okay, we are done with our stamping. So let's go ahead and put the ink away. Okay, I'm going to bring back the pattern paper piece and we're going to adhere this to the front of our card. Hope you're all staying warm. It is 17 or 19 degrees here this morning. It's not cool. It's too cool. There we go. And I have a little corner over here. I cannot get rid of the dog hair. My dog likes to come out and hang out with me a little bit in my craft room. And she is a German Shepherd who is constantly shedding. And I'm always finding hair everywhere. I'm sure if you have a dog, especially a Shepherd, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to bring back our piece that we have the trees, has the trees on it, and we'll go ahead and adhere this. There we go. Put that right in the center of our panel here. It's a little bit warped from being embossed, so we might have to hold that down for a minute. Okay, and then I wanted to add a little pop of red to this card. So I took a piece of the pattern paper from the Christmas collection and I just cut a strip off of the edge there. I just wanted a tiny pop of color. So we're going to bring this in and we're going to put this on the seams. I need to see where we need to cut off, and I will use my fingernail to kind of make a little indent there so we know where to cut our piece. Hopefully that's the right bit. And I'm going to just put a really small, hopefully, bead of glue across this bit here. And that will work. We went a little bit over, but I'm just gonna, I might be able to trim it. Let's see. I don't know if I can trim this. I should have measured and cut this before I started, but I didn't. Okay, and then we're gonna add another one on the bottom here. See how easy this is? Super quick card, and it's just so pretty. All right, let's cut this. Let's see. And you could make this in with any kind of image. It doesn't have to be trees. You could do ornaments. I think that would be really cute. Snowmen, anything like that would be really cute for this design. Very versatile card. Isn't that pretty? Now, should we add some bling? Oh my gosh, you know me, I have to add bling. So let's see what I got here. Actually, I'm going to bring out, if I can find them. Oh, they're not in there. They're in my box that my kit came in. I'm going to bring in some of the enamel dots from... No, I don't know where they're at. Oh, here they are. From my kit, my project kit from Echo Park. I'm addicted to these dots. Now, should we do red or should we do green? I'm leaning towards the green. So we will take a few of these dots and add them in just a few places. There we go. Now you could add a lot more sparkle to this. You could get out some Week of Stella and add it to the trees and jazz it up. But I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it looks really cute. And there is no sentiment on the front. Of course, you can add a sentiment if you want. I'm just keeping it plain. And there is the inside of our card. It looks cute. I like it. So it's quick and easy and something that you can easily put together at the last minute for your Christmas card this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you on my channel. And we will see you next time. Hopefully it won't be as long. All right, guys. Bye.